What has gone wrong? What has happened is that there has been an evolution of misery, beginning at a certain point and then spreading to blanket our whole mind. Let's look at what happened so that you might discover what the key to recovery is. You see, when you lost your carefree spirit, it was in a moment of upset, resentment, or shock. It began in a moment where you reacted to some external circumstance. In that instant, the outside got inside. And then, from its new home on the inside, it gradually began to take you over. Now, doesn't that pretty much describe what I just said about Adam in the Garden of Eden? The beginning of the corruption and the fall of the human race. And doesn't that pretty much describe what happened to you? How your life has gone wrong? The process is replicated every time we become upset and resentful, when we lose our faith, or when we lose loving kindness. See? So what protects you? See, the outside is out there. All the people that are full of anger and all the people that are tempting and teasing, cajoling, challenging, they're all out there with all their problems and all their turmoil. It's all out there. Okay? And the lies and the deceit, see, to confuse you, to upset you, to make you doubt. It's all out there, but it's out there. Do you remember when you were a little child? You were happy and carefree. If you can remember that far back. Kids are beaten and slapped and teased, hurt at a very young age, sometimes in the cradle. But if you came from a halfway decent home, then maybe you can remember when you were a little child and you were still carefree and happy. You hadn't been corrupted yet, and upset and traumatized. Remember how every day was a joy, a day of discovery, and all around you, there were people that were miserable and unhappy, and people who were depressed, and people who were lying and robbing and stealing and cheating, and people who were doing all kinds of bad things, and people who were all messed up. See, it was all going on, but it was like it was another world. See? It's like it was another world. And you lived in a beautiful world, a happy world. Well, that's something like what it is. That's the way we're supposed to be. When you live with a day with the Lord, a life with the Lord. When you live in God's light, in the now, in the eternal now, in God's presence, and His light, His love. See, it's like a force field around you that protects you from it. It's still out there. It doesn't get inside. That's the thing. It doesn't get inside. And so your rapport with that, see, is what you want to maintain. That's why I have the meditation, to help you refine it. And then some hints in the 4-part meditation. I give you hints about how to maintain it, how to go out in life without reacting and letting it get in. Now, what protects this meditative state, this state of in God's light, where you have a force field around you, a force field of faith, and a force field of love that keeps the bad out. So what maintains it? I just said it here. I said the process is replicated, the process of losing what you had as a little child is replicated every time we become upset and resentful, when we lose faith, and when we lose loving kindness.